What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Short video for you all today. This has been a request from a couple of different people probably last week or the past couple of weeks on my Instagram. As you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to go through and show you guys what I did to wire up the switchbacks on my profile performance halos. Forever ago, I did a little review video on the halos. Anyhow, you know that they light up and they change colors, they do RGB, all that good stuff, and by the intro of this video, you can tell that they also function as your turn signals. Many people wonder, how in the world did I wire those up to do that? And it is very, very simple. As a matter of fact, it is so simple. This video is probably only going to be a couple minutes long, but I will show you guys how we did it. And that way, if you're on the fence about maybe purchasing these halos just because of the fact you're not a huge fan of color change, but you would like them to be white, and you really like the look of those turn signals, stay tuned because I'm going to show them to you, and we're going to take a look at them. We're going to take a look at the wiring, all that good stuff. So here we go. Right, in the introduction of this video, I had the truck sitting in the car wash, and you saw the purple lights, and then you saw them functioning as a turn signal over here on this side. I will show you guys how I wired them up as a turn signal. It is really, really simple. Once you guys figure out how simple it is, and if you're on the fence about these, like I said, this will probably push you over because there's nothing extra that you have to do. It is extremely easy to do, and I think you'll be pretty surprised. So let's go ahead and get the hood open on this bad boy. And here is the extremely dirty under hood of my truck at the moment, and I've got my wiring, as you could tell by the little coated wirings. I've got it ran from the driver's side all the way over here by the battery, and this is where the control box is. Now don't judge because it is rather messy right now. I've never really gotten time to organize it properly, but these are all my wires and everything down there, and from that I've got it wired to the control box for my phone, and the control box goes into the battery. And in order to get power, because you always have to have constant power, I actually found this battery extender at O'Reilly's. Now they sell two different sizes. They sell a short size for just a single cable, and if you have a double cable with your starter hookup like I do on your side post battery, which I think most trucks are like this way after 96, then you'll need the extended one, which I could give you that part number as well, and that allows you to hook up an accessory cable to the back of the terminal. That way you don't have to try to wire it in or try to jam it in there and do something really weird and hazardous, you know, so you don't catch your truck on fire and burn it down. But anyway, I'm going to remove the lower signal right there, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to. Okay, I went ahead and turned these to a solid color. That way you don't get epilepsy while you're trying to watch this video. But I've got this taken out, and it definitely looks like it's quite a mess back here. I've got multiple things going on, from my halo wires, which is this right here, to my resistors on my turn signals for my switchbacks, you know, to some like miscellaneous splice wires. One of these days I'm going to have to clean it up back here because it doesn't really look the best in the world. But either way, each profile performance halo, that means every one of these, so all four tops and bottoms, come with an orange wire coming out of them. Okay, so these are actually pre-wired and pre-ready to go for your switchbacks. That way all you have to do, guys, and pay attention, take these orange wires and splice them into your turn signals. That's all you have to do, is find your power wire for your turn signals, or your turn signals. You just have to use a test light to figure that out. But all you have to do is splice that orange wire into your turn signals, and you have instant switchbacks. And you could have these on any function, any color, you know, whatever you want to. And what's going to happen is when you turn your turn signal on, or your hazard lights on, it's going to turn amber and function as a turn signal for you guys. So it's a really cool feature that these things have, and it automatically, after it's done with being a turn signal, automatically goes right back to the color that you had it at. So I will provide you a quick example of that. That is how it looks while it is going into action. Every single color does that. No matter what color you have it on, if you have it in strobe mode, if you have it in color change mode, whichever side of the turn signal that you activate will turn amber, and the other side will just continue doing what it's doing. Profile did a really good job on these halos. It's been a long time since I've installed these, but these have held up extremely well compared to my other older style ones that did not last very long. And you know, I like them. I get compliments and comments on them all the time. They look clean when they're off. You can't really tell that there's too much going on, and they're just nice and simple. And the extra turn signal function gives it a little bit of extra visibility up front when you hit your turn signals on, which actually leads me into another feature I completely forgot to tell you about. You may or may not be thinking, what happens when the halo's off? Do you still get your turn signal effect? Do they still work as your turn signal even if the halos are off? Even if the halos are off, it will still act as your turn signal. And it still acts as your turn signal even if the color is off. It'll do that for either side. As you see, one side stays off, the other comes on, and it's just a nice little thing to have. A nice little extra, you know, boost to your front end, a little bit of extra visibility for your turn signals, and you know, definitely highly recommend them. Wraps it up for this really quick video, guys. I just wanted to explain how the switchbacks and how everything's wired up as far as those halos go. Like I said, if you're on the fence about them, you know, don't hesitate to go ahead and grab yourself a pair. I think, if I remember correctly, it's like $175, and you actually get all four, so that's a really good price for all four halos for your tops and bottoms on your headlights. They will be inside of the description box. All you have to do is click it and you can go right to it, because for some reason people have a really hard time finding them. But we will see you guys in the next video. As always, thank you for watching. Take care and have a good one.